Hey, you're back. You're back. Oh, welcome back. This is Joseph Diego from josephdiego.com. Let me move back so I don't cut my head off, right? Joseph Diego from josephdiego.com. Welcome. I'm glad you made it. And also, welcome to Growing with Joseph Diego. Now, again, like always, I've got some serious value for you. And this is one that I guess I have gotten this from a lot of other mentors. I mean, so many of them out there say the same thing. But here's something that I really, really feel that I'm very successful at. So this one I know is definitely going to work because it's worked for me. But not only has it worked for me, it's worked for so many other top leaders out there. I'm talking about the best of the best. They all say the same thing. And all I'm going to really much do is reaffirm it and say that I am a product of the product. I'm a product of what they say. Now, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Well, personal improvement, personal improvement. You know, all of these. Look, quick question. Quick question. I like to start off with a question. What is network marketing all about? Think about it. Well, you know, it's not about making money, but what do the leaders say? What do the people with your, if you're in a company, what do they tell you we go out and do? Ray Higdon says it all the time. We impact other people's lives. We help people out. We improve the quality of other people's life. We help struggling people find a better way. Like Eric Worre says, we have a better way. Company I work with, we enhance the lives of those we touch by helping them achieve their goals. So if you know that, if you know what that saying is, you know what company it is, right? Not that I'm promoting my company, but that's what most network marketing companies promote. They promote helping other people. Okay. Now, let me share a story with you. And you might have heard this before. They say if you're going to go in an airplane and you have a child with you, if God forbid the plane starts to go down, right, right, and the mask drop down, what do you put the mask on first? The baby, your child, or on yourself? Most people say, no, you put it on the child. No. Because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. You can't take care of nobody else. So the most important part, Jim Rohn said it perfectly, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. And honestly, even if you have a network marketing business, work harder on yourself than you do on your business. Because the better of a person you become, the more value you can offer somebody else, the more attractive you become to, I keep looking at the cameras over there, the more attractive you become to that individual, to anybody, the more you'll attract people to you. Okay, so this way you don't have to chase people down. And really, that's what a good leader becomes. He's not a person who chases people down. He's a person who attracts people to him. And now for me, again, this is the same because I've lived this stuff. I've had to become that person. Ray Higdon says it all the time. If you're not doing your business properly, you're not helping anybody else. But how can if my business isn't working right, if I'm not good at my business, then what do I need to do? Then one other thing that I learned in life is that when you find a problem with anything else, look deeper in yourself because that's where you're going to solve that problem. So that's going back to these books over here. Going back to these books and all the audios and all of that other stuff, guys, that is so, so, so necessary. And the internet is full of great. You don't even have to buy these books anymore, to tell you the truth. But don't be cheap. Here's another thing that I want to really, really talk about. Can I sit down? I'm going to sit down. Let me see. Am I going down too low? Yeah, this is no good. Okay. Let me move the camera back a little bit. All right, because I can give you a little more info. That way I can speak. Yeah, this is much better. When you're new in this business, you're going to find out that there are a lot of people trying to sell you stuff. All of the top leaders, everybody that I've worked with tries to sell you stuff. I'm sorry, but you have to realize this is all business. This is what you want to learn how to do. You want to learn how to sell stuff. Now, I'm not here to sell you anything. Let's get that straight. But I do suggest that you invest in training. I've done it all along. I've done it from day one. I have so much training, and that's why I can be of value to you, because I can share that stuff with you. But I would suggest that you go out and get your own stuff. I mean, I've got stuff from Tony Robbins. I got stuff from Eric Worre. I've got stuff from Ray Higdon. I've got all kinds of trainings from MLSP, which is a lead system, which I highly recommend. And if you're into network marketing and you want to do it online, reach out to me and I will show you the best of the best, because these are the people who introduced me to the top network marketers that I know. To most of the top network marketers that I know personally, these are the people that introduced me to them, and now they all know me. All right, it's not, I don't feel that it's important that you know them, but I think it's even more important that they get to know you, that they kind of know you on first name basis. If these guys see Joseph Diego, they know who this is. They really know who this is, and I've kind of branded that name. My name is Joseph Diego Lopez. At first, I was full of shit, guys. Honestly, I used to use Joseph Diego Diamante, and the Diamante. There was another guy on the internet. I gotta tell you why I'm doing it. I did it. There was a guy named Lopez too, and I think he wasn't completely honest and ethical. So we had the same name, Lopez, and it I didn't want to have any kind of links with this guy, so I kind of changed it to Diamante because I wanted to stay away from him. But he's not around anymore, and I'm branding my name, Joseph. My name, that's my real name, Joseph Diego, but I put it all in one word. It's Joseph Diego Lopez. My father's name was Diego first, then Joseph, and they switched it around. But I want to be unique. I like being unique like that, so I used it, and I like to be called Joseph Diego. I really like the whole call name. So a lot of my friends call me Joe, but Joseph Diego, that's a friend too. That's all I got to say. I like that name. I think it's pretty like Madonna, one of those things, But I'm being honest and sincere with that. So again, with going back to personal improvement and all of that stuff, I'm skipping. I was talking about training. Let's go back to the training. It's important that you invest in yourself. That's one of the big parts of personal improvement. And the next thing in personal improvement that I want to talk about is, one of the most important parts of personal improvement is being honest with yourself and being willing to take a deep look at yourself and maybe be willing to ask other people that are closer to you what they think your faults are. You see, I was good because my wife just yelled them at me, and I worked on them. I remember one time we were at a supermarket, Pathmark. I don't know if you guys know what a Pathmark is, but we were at Pathmark, and we were walking out, and she said, "Don't yell at me." And it made me think, wow, And another time I got into an argument with my son, and I was ready to flip the table. I was still growing in my sobriety and stuff like that, because you guys know I haven't had a drink in a long time. So that's where the honesty kicked in, and I had to take a good honest look at that. And I don't yell at the table. I still yell, but not at the table anymore. And I don't yell as frequently anymore. I've gotten real good at it. And again, it's because it's personal improvement, something that I've worked on. And also because of all these books and all these spiritual leaders that I found, Michael Beckworth, Wayne Dyer, absolutely amazing. Some of the people out there, it's just, and there's so many of them out there. I just can mention them for them. Les Brown, he's one of my favorites. He is my favorite. I've got to say it. If you're watching this, Les, hey, what's up, babe? And that's it, guys. Really. So you have to get honest with yourself and look at yourself and take a good, honest look deep down inside and how you can improve yourself. And in recovery, they taught me to do that. They said take that honest and thorough inventory, take a good look at yourself, and then be willing to change those things. And actually, they say hand it over to God, and God will help you with those things. And that's, if you're not a God type of guy, you're more spiritual, well, you hand it over to the universe. You hand it over to infinite intelligence. Whatever floats your boat. Hopefully having a faith in a power greater than yourself. That's one of the big things in AA. But that, to me, that should be in general. That should, because even Tony Robbins, one of my greatest mentors that I love so much, he believes in the same thing, in a higher, in a power greater than ourselves. and infinite intelligence. So, but again, guys, that to me, the personal improvement part is, listen, you know what? Yes, I don't like to read books, but I should start reading books. I should really start, for me I need to become better, because one of the worst guys in the world or girls in the world is the person who knows it all. That says, oh, I'm perfect, I'm so good. Oh yeah, yeah, look at me, right? Kiss my ass, you know what I mean? Everybody has room for improvement. Everybody can always do better. We always can. I can. Everybody can. Les Brown can. Tony Robbins can. What was it? What was it? Can I? Constant and never constant and never ending improvement. All right, and that's what it's all about. That's what, if we're not growing, we're dying. If you're just stagnant, you're dying. If you're not doing anything, you're dying. So I choose to grow every single day. I'm 56 years old. I'm into the big fitness. I still got. I ate 3 tacos. Oh, look, it went down. I was taking these videos. All right, I ate 3 tacos. It was a little full. Like I look like I was pregnant. But I'm getting rid of the waistline. I'm working out a lot. I'm taking care of myself. And again, because I got honest with myself, and I look at myself in the mirror, I go, ooh, So, and again, that's all honesty. That's all honesty. And that's where you could start, right? Then with that, you start getting some good books, some good, if you have any questions of any suggestions, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to tell you. Right here's a wonderful book right here, The Slight Edge. Absolutely amazing book. And one of my mentors just told me, I've had it on my bookshelf. I actually have this and the audio. I have them both. That's how big I am into this stuff. I have this and the audio. And I've read it and listened to it before, and I'm doing it again. We're always working hard at this, right? And there's another thing I'm going to share with you, because again, we were talking about honesty, right? So there goes that. And if you want any more information on learning how to, get leads online and stuff like that, reach out for me. I'm not putting no links down or anything like that. Oh no, BS. There's going to be a link on the bottom of this page, because it's on my blog. It's kind of something that I put on there. It's a new app that I put on there, so you will have access to that. To the books that I read, reach out to me. I really like it. But even if you don't, forget that. The link down there, forget that. Reach out to me. That's even nicer. Come on, let's talk. Let's become friends. Who knows? Like I said, we're going to grow together. So why not, become, get close. And what else do I got to say? Not much, right? What did I have to say? No, really. That's it. Okay, that's it. Tomorrow's Les Brown for me. All right. Oh yeah, no. This is what I wanted to share with you, and I'm not going to share the name of the company, because again, I'm not looking to recruit anybody. None of you guys. Right? It's going to come. I'll do it my own way, and I'm going to share that with you. But right now, my last check was $18. That's a shame, right? That sucks. It's been up to over like 200, but I get a monthly check, and it's been real small, and it's because I haven't been working my business. And I'm saying this to you guys because there's no reason to stick with me if that check doesn't grow, right? Okay, so I'm also committing. I'm making that commitment to you, all right? I'm being honest to you, all right? I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking you dead in your eye, all right? I'm telling you the truth. $18. That sucks. So next month, what's it? Yeah, next month. Let's make this happen. Next month, let's get an increase on that check. All right, next month, and we'll see. All right, I'm going to share that with you. And with that, this is Joseph Diego. Take care. Be blessed. We'll see you on the next video. Do I have my little clicker on me? Oh yeah, there it is. Let's see if it works. Let's see. I always got this little clicker. It turns off the thing for me, but I don't know if it works.